In this video, we'll be doing 5 practice Python questions. So these are the questions that we'll be doing. Let's start with the first one. Positive, negative, or 0. So from here, you're going to ask user to input a number and you're going to tell if the number is positive, negative, or 0. So let's take a variable number. Here we'll ask user to enter a number. Now it's saying it's either positive or negative or 0. So for this, we'll use if, else if, else. So if number, now a number is positive if it's greater than 0. So if number is greater than 0, we will print positive. Else if number is less than 0, we will print negative. So if it's neither positive or negative, if it's not greater than 0 and not less than 0, that would mean it's equal to 0. So then we'll just write else print equal to 0. Let's run this code. So enter a number. Oh, my bad. We had to convert this in because the input is in a string. You have to convert it into integer. So we'll enter a number. So 2 is positive. Let's run it again. Let's do 100. It's positive again. Let's try negative now. It'll give us negative. If it's 0, it'll give us equal to 0. So now let's do question 2. Question 2 is you have to check eligibility to vote. So you will ask user to enter their age. If they're above 18, you will give the output that they can vote. And if they're under 18, then they cannot vote. So age is equals to input, enter your age. So over here we'll be comparing as well, so we need to convert this into an integer. So here we're just going to take if age is greater than 18, print you can vote. So here we don't need else if because there are just two options. So else print you can vote. So wait, let's just, so that this won't run as well, let's just comment it out. So here enter your age, 12, you can't vote. But if it is, sorry, let's run it again, and if it's over 18, then you can vote. Let's try question number 3. So find the greater number. Now here you're going to ask user to input two numbers and then you have to find the greater number. So number 1 is equals to this is number 1. Then we'll take another variable. So now we have two numbers. Then we're going to compare. If number 1 is greater than number 2, we will print number 1 is greater than number 2. Else if number 2 is greater than number 1, we will print so you might be thinking that I could have just taken if and then an else, but if both numbers are the same, then what will we do? For that, I'll take else, print number 1 and number 2 are equal. So let's run this. Enter the first number 12, second number 23. Here 23 is greater than 12. Let's run this again, 22 and 12. Here now the second number is greater than 12. And if we have 12 and 12, then 12 and 12 are equal. Now let's do fourth practice question. Check divisibility by 5 and 11. So here we're going to see if both numbers are divisible by 5 and 11, only then the number is valid. First we're going to take an input. Here I'll take another variable by 5, meaning will it be divisible by 5? So for that, to check divisibility, we're going to see if the modulus, if the remainder is 0. If the remainder is 0, that means that it is divisible. For that, I'm going to use modulus. So this will give me this variable will hold the remainder of this. And then I'll do by 11. So now to check if it's valid or not, as both of them need to be true, I will say if by 5 is equal to 0 and by 11 is equal to 0, print valid. So only if both are, else print invalid. So if both will be 0, only then this will be true. Even if one of them is true, then it's not valid. So enter a number. Let's do 15. We get invalid. We do 55. Then we get valid because 55 is divisible by 5 and 11. If we do 44, which is just divisible by 11, we'll still get invalid. Moving on to the last question. Numbers between two values. So number is equals to int. Enter a number between 10 and 20. So you've told the user to enter a number between 10 and 20. So now you will check if the user is obeying the condition. So if number is greater than 10, because it needs to be between 10 and 20, and number is less than 20. So all numbers greater than 10 and less than 20 will be valid. Then print correct. else print out of range. So here I will enter 12. 12 is correct. If I enter 100, it's out of range. If I enter 10, it will still be out of range because I've said greater than 10. If I want 10 and 20 inclusive, then I will add an equal to over here. But why is it giving an error? Oh, so now if I write 10, it is correct. And if I write 20, it is correct. So all numbers from 10 to 20 will be correct. So these were a few practice questions that had all the topics we had covered till now.